What's going on, guys? Mastercraft here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to set up your Elgato Game Capture HD to your PlayStation 3. What you're going to need is obviously your Elgato Game Capture HD. And it's a pretty good capture card. I highly recommend this. It's pretty good to capture in high definition from your Mac or PC. And I'm going to explain all the cables on this floor that you'll need. You're gonna need the AV component cables. No, they're just the AV cables. So just have these. They'll come in the box. So you're gonna need these. And then another thing you're gonna need is a HDMI cable. Now you can use your own HDMI cable. I don't use this cable. I use my own HDMI cable. I just wanted to show this for example. Yeah, so you're gonna need an HDMI cable and a TV that supports HDMI cables. So if you have a TV that does not support HDMI, then you're kind of screwed. So as long as you have an HDMI TV, it'll work. And then the last cord you're going to need is the USB cables. Now this end right here goes to the Elgato, and then the other end goes to your laptop or computer. Your computer has to be Windows 7, Windows 8, Mac OS X 10.7 or higher, so it will not work for Windows Vista or XP or like older computers, so I don't really see a point in buying it if you have an XP or Vista. So, okay, I'm going to go to the TV and everything and show you how to connect all these wires and everything, so let's go to the TV. Okay, so now that I'm right next to my TV and PlayStation, with my Elgato Game Capture, I'm going to take my HDMI cable, take my HDMI cable that I use and plug it into the HDMI out port. So remember, it's HDMI out port, not the HDMI in port, because that'll make it go crazy. Okay, so you're going to have something like that. Then we're going to take the AV cables, plug the circly end, because I say circly. Okay, just turn it around. Plug it in to the AV in. That's right there, the AV in compartment. So plug it right there, and then you plug the other end into your PlayStation. But I have a PS3 sim, but I don't know if it works for all the other PlayStation 3 models. So your AV in right here is right next to your power cable that powers the PlayStation. The last cables that we will need is the USB cables. So plug this really tiny end into your Elgato. You just get it in there. Okay. Give me 1 second. So okay. So it's fully tightened in the Elgato itself. And you got Elgato itself. Then we'll plug the other end, it's a pretty long cable, into my laptop. Okay, so I have a Mac OS X 10.8, so that'll work. And the next step into doing this is that now that you have everything, you're going to let's go back to my computer, I don't even know why I'm here. You're going to download this, focus on that, the software for Elgato Game Capture HD. You can find it at elgatohd.com, because they are doing a new software for the Elgato Game Capture HD 60, but I don't have that. So just have the software downloaded on the Elgato website, or find it, because I had to find it on Google. So just have that ready. Just click capture, and then go to this wrench bar once you have everything connected. You're going to go to, here it is. There's all these options. But if you're on a PlayStation 3 like I am, you're going to click PlayStation 3, click component because that's the only option. Then just click 1080 or 720, but that's the highest that it can go to. Then click OK. And then let's move on to the PlayStation now. So once you have that already, you're going to hold the PlayStation button until you hear a second beep. Alright. that just resets the display settings. Then I turn on my TV. I'll just move my capture card a little bit. Alright, that just resets the PlayStation's display settings, because that really helps in order to do this process. Alright, so now as you can see, the screen from your TV to your computer is now on. But the problem is that it's on 480i, and you don't want that kind of quality. So in order to change this quality, just go to your PlayStation. So yeah. And the audio and the, let me just turn this down a little bit. This is the delay. There's a 1.5 second delay, but just pay attention to your TV because that's in live time better than your than the Elgato Game Capture HD software. So go to your display settings and go to video output settings. Then go to component/D terminal. Hit change. Don't worry about your screen going black. It does that. Then click yes. Then highlight all of this, except don't highlight 1080p because it'll just this is all the highest that Elgato can hold, except 1080p because the Elgato will just crash. So just accept that setting. Just changing your settings. Then click yes. Now here's the problem is that it'll go green, but don't worry about that. Just keep paying attention to your TV screen. Just click X to save the settings and go to finish. I'm just gonna go scroll to my menu on the TV right here. And then as you can see, everything is ready, and as you can see the quality is, focus on that, 1080i. Then there's your game audio setting. You can like switch the game audio. Oh, higher or lower. I recommend it higher if your audience wants to hear the game volume. Then here's the live commentary setting, so you could just choose any mic that's connected to your computer and say how high or lower you want. So yeah, that's pretty good. And there's also a live streaming option to live stream to Twitch or oopsie, oops, why did I just click that? Sorry about that, guys. It can also live stream to YouTube and Twitch, but if you guys just prefer Twitch, that's fine. So when you're ready, I think that that you'll click that button. There's also settings to adjust your audio, live commentary, and oops, let me check that. So just choose your account. Choose a server. Now you have to choose a server for this to work. Then you just click that. Okay, but just I gotta do an SLS check. Then you could just, like, it'll say on air right here. That means like you're about to go on air. Then you just click the red button, the red recording button, and you will be live on Twitch. So yeah, and then let's say I wanted to record this. Click it and it'll become orange. This is your time to say how long you were recording. Now here, as you see, how much gigabyte memory I have. It depends. If you have more gigabyte memory, that's the more time you will be able to record. If you have less, if you don't have that much gigabyte space, you won't be able to record as long as you want. So then if you just say, okay, I'm done, then you just click it and it'll become red again. Go to the edit screen. Now just wait for that to do that. Just pause the video real quick. Okay, so once that is recorded, you can like press play and like preview it. You can upload it straight to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, email, Apple TV, iPad, iPhones, ProRes, and Movies folder. Half of these options are on Mac. I don't know what's on Windows because I never tried it. So that's pretty much it for the Elgato setup of the PS3. Also, there's other options. I could just go to it. Just switch it to Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, Wii U, iPad, iPhone 5, iPhone 4S or older, or other. So that's pretty much it, guys, and hope this taught you something. Bye.